Hello. This is my one shot on the Collatz Conjecture on the patterns I see. Uh, I did every odd number since every even number divided by 2 will eventually be odd. So 1 mod 4, 3 mod 4, 1 mod 4, and it alternates. And then for the words, I did like bouncy means 1 mod 3, and bouncy 2 means 1 mod 3. People 0 mod 3, toy 2 mod 3, and for the words that have 2 in it, like people 2, bouncy 2, toy 2, is just n times 3 plus 1 divided by 2, and it'll be an odd number every time. And for the words that don't have 2, it's n times 3 divided by 4, and it'll alternate between odd and even. And especially for the same ones like bouncy, first one was odd, next one's even, next one will be odd, next one will be even. Same thing for the other ones. But what's interesting is after the division process, they alternate between 1 mod 3, 2 mod 3, 1 mod 3, 2 mod 3, all the way down, and then the ones that do have an even component increase by increments of 6, 10, 16, and if you subtract 4 and divide by 6, that'll come out to a whole number. So what I ended up doing was running this 4, 10, 16, 22, and the interesting thing is 4, 10, 16, 22. So these ones will collapse back into this pattern every third one. And the only odd numbers on here are in the form of 1 mod 3 or 2 mod 3. And for 4, any number that's congruent with 0 mod 4, I divide by 4. Any number congruent with 2 mod 4, I just divide it by 2. They'll always be odd. 2 mod 4 divided by 2 will either be even or odd. But back to this, what's interesting on this is that a lot of these odd numbers, which none of them will be 0 mod 3, like to break down into the odd numbers that are 2 mod 3. Not all of them. Like 7, but then 7 breaks down into 2 mod 3. So they cycle all the way to 2 mod 3, but there's exceptions, and it's at the odd numbers that have even numbers. And here's an example: 21. It's just going to break down to 4 2, the pattern 4 2 1, and it's 0 mod 3. And the only even numbers that are going to appear, it isn't going to, the next one isn't going to be 32. The next one will be 64, which I think is at 85. And the next one won't be 128, but 256, which I think is at 213. No, it's much further. Here it is at 341. So that's the only pattern I've seen on the Collatz conjecture, but it was pretty interesting to write the code for it and see the pattern that comes out of it. Thank you for listening.